There are thousands of Christian pilgrims that are touring this land in the midst of a war.
Pastor Zach Terry, his wife Julie, and a group of 54 Americans traveled to the Holy Land with signature tours.
We feel safe here. It's scary to hear the sirens, but you know, this is life as usual for the Israelis.
Nothing was usual, however, when Hamas terrorists violently invaded Israel, killing more than 1,200 people, taking women and children hostage, and firing missiles across the Gaza border.
God is greater than even this storm, you know, and we've all just been kind of clinging to that, and that's really held on, you know, in my heart.
The group safely evacuated and finished their tour through Jordan, overlooking Jerusalem in the aftermath of Saturday's attack from Mount Nebo.
We were in our hotel, the sirens went off, and we were immediately shuffled to a bomb shelter.
Tourist Rebecca Alonzo and her husband Keith took one of the last planes out of the country before major airlines canceled flights in and out of Israel.
It was a miracle that we were able to get out of there when we did, because the airport closed after we left because of the targeting.
There's always this kind of heightened sense of the possibility of violence.
Pastor Brent McDougall from Tennessee shares his effort to get home safely.
And there are no American airlines flying right now in and out. So we are exploring alternate travel plans that would probably mean crossing a border into another country, catching a flight back home from somewhere else.
Despite the unprecedented attack on Israel, CEO of Passages, Scott Phillips, plans to send a group of high school and college students at the end of the year.
We're planning for around 800 students to be joining us in December.
Thankfully, none of their students are there now. He says Passages, like many Holy Land tours, has no plans to postpone future trips.
This was what it was built for, was to really engage and empower young Christian people in the United States to be able to stand with Israel during times like this.
Israel saw 2.7 million tourists in 2022, bringing $4 billion back into the economy after COVID. In just days since the attack, the shekel has fallen to its weakest level of the year, draining hundreds of millions of dollars from its economy. And when major airlines return to Israel, the U.S. State Department advises tourists use extreme caution. Brody, CBN News.